save me some.
Hello, my friends. How you doing today? I am doing well. Yes, I am. And I got a few things I want to talk about. I got some things I want to talk about. I'm telling you what I've been into, what I've been binge watching. Yes, this is binge worthy crap that I've been watching. First of all, I'm trying to look at what stuff I have stacked up over there. I've been binge watching all the Deadpool movies. Okay, I gotta tell you, I'm not, and I'm not even gonna rate them because they're all great. Okay, there's no reason to rate Deadpool 1 through Deadpool Wolverine or Deadpool. I was wondering why it's not Wolverine Deadpool, but I guess it's a Deadpool movie. But technically, you know, if you really think about it, if you watch Deadpool Wolverine, see, it doesn't even flow properly. Wolverine Deadpool flows. Deadpool Wolverine. Well, Deadpool Wolverine. Deadpool versus Deadpool and Wolverine. Anyway, I thought it was more about Wolverine than it was about Deadpool. That's just my personal opinion. I loved it, and I'm a huge Ryan Reynolds Deadpool fan. Okay, there is no other. There better never be another actor to ever play Deadpool besides Ryan Reynolds. I'm out. Okay, I will check out. No way, it ain't gonna happen. I will not be I won't be at the theater. I won't be buying the physical media. I will straight out Blues Brothers 2000 your ass if you ever do that to me. Okay, Ryan Reynolds is Deadpool. Don't be playing. Don't play any games. Okay, Deadpool is my favorite superhero. Ever since I saw the first Deadpool movie, I was like, forget Superman, forget Batman, and I was like a big Batman fan. But I was like, forget Batman. This guy has it all. Okay, this is great. Okay, he's comedic. He's action packed. He is just there is, I don't think there's any Deadpool movie that you watch and you're like, I'm bored. You know what I mean? It's like you're waiting to hear what he's gonna say next. It's so cool. It's so cool. But anyway, yeah. So I've been Deadpool binge watching stuff. So I watched all the Deadpool movies, and I think they're all absolutely fabulous. And the last one, that Deadpool versus Wolverine, was like mind blowing. Okay, so I've seen it so many times. But I started binge watching this. This is actually a Shout Factory release of Superstore, the complete series. It's kind of, know what this is about? Walmart. To me, that's what this is about. This is like 100%. Even the colors remind me of Walmart. When I watch the show, I think of Walmart. I can't get out of my head Walmart, and then I'm like, is this what it's really like? Listen, Walmart is the only place that you can go to. I don't know what part of the world that you're watching this thing, and hopefully you have a Walmart. Okay, you know what Walmart is. Okay, but Walmart is really the only place you can go to where you can actually see a fist fight in a store. I saw a man dressed like there was a man in a lady's bathrobe and lady slippers and had the hair all done, urinating in between the clothes at a Walmart one time. Okay, listen, it gets even better than that. Walmart's the only other place. If you go to Target, you don't see any parents yelling, screaming at their kids. You go to Walmart, parents crazy. They're just screaming at their kids. Hey, listen, I see parents like people in motorized carts. Okay, they get the motorized carts over there at Target. I go to Walmart, they get the motorized carts too. But the people that drive in the motorized carts either don't need them or don't know how to drive them, and they're driving into stuff. It's like stuff you see right out of like a like this show, okay? Like people like leaving their kids in like playpens and going around the room store shopping. For some reason, Walmart just be a free for all for like craziness, okay? One time I saved my daughter's life. There was an old man. No, this is I put my hand on a Bible, okay? And my daughter will confirm this. There was an old man who was doing, I don't know how fast, on one of those motorized carts. He went flying towards her. There was one of those, they're not end caps, like the middle things there, the little islands. He was flying at her. I in my head, I thought he was doing like 80, okay? But he was probably doing like 20 or something like that. I don't know the maxes on those things. But he was going as fast as that thing could possibly go. He did not know how to stop it. I grabbed my daughter, I pulled her out of the way. He would smash her right into the battery stand thing or whatever it was. Stuff falling on the ground. My daughter's like, you saved my life. I'm like, this stuff only happens at Walmart. Okay, I'm telling you. They got these big security cameras. They make us feel so comfortable. I never give my Walmart 5 stars because I'm mad at them. Okay, I'm mad at my Walmart. I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad at my Walmart. Because they put these big security cameras right in front of everything. Everything that I'm shopping at. For some reason, wherever I'm shopping, there's a big ass security screen. Okay, it's huge. Okay, and it's got my big head on it, and it says, "You are being recorded." If I go to the makeup section, okay, don't ask why I'm at the makeup section, but I'm at the makeup section. If I'm at the makeup section, it says you are being recorded. If I'm at the checkout, there's the big screens that say you are being recorded. So I'm at the end. I'm like, you get one star. You don't trust me. Okay, Walmart, you got trust issues. Okay, I understand that every one of these stores has their hidden cameras and everything like that, but they don't put them like straight up in your face, like here you are. Now, granted, Target does have right above where you're checking out, they have a little tiny screen that says you are being recorded. To me, I'm like, okay, that's for my own safety because I'm putting the money in the thing here, and I want to. If I don't get my receipt, I can say, listen, you can go roll back the tape and see how I didn't get my receipt, or I did pay for that. Whatever. Where I think the other ones is a little bit overkill. It's almost like if you did steal something, you best put it back right now because you're being recorded in HD on a 90-foot monitor. And listen, not only did we see you take it, but the entire store, from the back of the store all the way to the electronics section, which was way in the corner, and next to where the paper towels are, they saw you steal it because the TV's so damn big that we're recording you, and now you look stupid. Listen, you shouldn't steal, but I mean, this is like, where's your trust? You go. We get trust issues over there at Walmart, and the other problem with Walmart is at my Walmart is they painted the floor, but they only painted half the floor. So I get to the back of the Walmart, and it's like this gray primer colored, and then in the front it's got this pretty little speckled rug, and I'm like, aren't we important? Like, you lured us in with your beautiful speckled flooring, okay? But once we get in your store, we ain't good enough for the speckled flooring anymore. Now we get the gray primer, okay? And you ain't even gonna plan on painting over that. You made us think you were gonna paint it, but you never did. And you're not going to because you roped us into the store with the beautiful. You got the greeter there. Hello, how are you doing? Come on in. And you come on in, and then they get the sales, the clearance stuff right in front there. So you're like, oh, come on, there's stuff on sale. There's clearance things. I guess for the cheap here. This is great. And then you get a little bit further. You're like, oh, look at all the sales and things going on. Look at this beautiful floor. And then you get to the back of the store, and you're like, whoa. I just walked into like a Building 19 or something. I just walked into a flea market. I don't know what the hell just happened over here. So not only do they not trust you, but now they think we're stupid. They get us halfway in and they're like, now it looked really good when you came in, but now and all the prices are going up. You know what? My wife, I got excited because I found some Lay's potato chips. My wife bought some Lay's potato chips. I got all excited. I'm like, because I hadn't eaten, I was hungry. I'm like, listen, I said, I saw you bought some Lay's potato chips over there. She goes, I bought chips and dip. I'm like, what? Woo! Chips and dip. This is a good day. This is gonna be a good day because we got Lay's. I only like the Lay's. Okay, so I like the Lay's potato chips. They gotta be Lay's potato chips in the yellow bag. But I'm sitting there. So I grabbed the bag. I grabbed the chips. I grabbed the dip and everything. I'm sitting there and I'm dipping and I'm chipping and I'm eating and then I looked down and the price was on the side of the bag of chips, and I was like $6 and like 90 something cents. I think it said like almost $7, and I was like, I'm getting old or something went wrong because I thought chips were like $2.50, $3. When did chips become like the price of a CD or a cassette tape back in the 90s? What the hell? Are we having a potato shortage? Is there a potato shortage in this world? Why are chips like $7? $7 for a bag of chips? It's chips. Like it's a side thing that your mother put on your plate to force you to eat the bologna because you're like, hey, it's bologna, now you get some chips. You know, I don't understand. $7 for chips? That's $7 like a whole package of chicken for me or something like that. Like a half rack of ribs or something. I don't know. That's a lot of money. $7 for chips. So yeah. Anyway, yeah. So this Superstore show is actually it reminds me of Walmart. It's like this is how I picture the people that work at Walmart and the people that go into Walmart and myself. Even myself, I do stuff at Walmart. I don't know what I think when you walk into Walmart, you know how at the casinos they pipe in this air that keeps you up all night. I think at Walmart they pipe in this stuff that makes you like not right in the head. Okay, it makes you feel like. I'll tell you right now, I've had days when I've gone into Walmart and I'm like perfectly fine walking in. I'm going into Walmart and I get inside and I do some of the stupidest things. Like my wife, one time my wife was like, she was standing on the side of me and I'll just start yelling out for random people down the aisles. Like I'm looking for somebody that I know, but they ain't there. And it's just funny because it messes people all up because they all start looking around and everything. So I'll be like walking down, I'll be walking down the aisle, whatever, and I'll look down the aisle, and there'd be like 6 or 7 people down the aisle, and they're all, let's say we're in the food section, they're all in like the spaghetti and pasta section or whatever, and they're all looking at the spaghetti. You got some looking at spaghetti and pasta over here, some over here looking at the different kinds of condiments or whatever, and I'll just look down the aisle and be like, Cliff, what's the matter? You don't remember me? Yeah, buddy, what's going on? Hey, Cliff, I'll talk to you. Hey, talk to you later. There ain't no Cliff there, okay? People looking around. It's the greatest thing. People looking around. They're looking at each other. They're looking down the aisle. Some of them put their heads down, I think, because they're like, really like, we got a crazy guy here yelling for something. Listen, there ain't no Cliff. It's just fun to do. Try it. Go to, next time you go to Walmart, it's like a normal thing, so don't worry about it. They ain't going to do nothing about it. It's a normal thing. Try it, okay? Another thing I recommend, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Go to the frozen food section, right? And open up the freezer door. And just stand there for a while. Stand there for a while. And if you really want to get your wife all messed up or your kids, when they come walking by, get behind the door and shut it up against your face. Make that squishy face thing there and be like, eh. The kids love that stuff. No, they don't. They actually get really mad and embarrassed and everything. But listen. I'll tell you, there's something they pipe in Walmart that messes you up. So the Superstore thing, if you like shopping and you want to see what I feel is the Walmart behind the scenes. I mean, I used to go to Walmart early in the morning, and they literally have this like cheering section thing where they all gather around in one department in a circle. And they got like the managers there, like the managers are all there, the staff's all there, and they do this thing. I used to get out of work third shift to go there first thing in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, and they be just opening up. So you got like the few cashiers in the front, but they have the boss is giving a pep talk in the back there. I guess they do it every morning. I guess it might be, I don't know if they do it anymore, but it used to be like a Walmart tradition thing or whatever. Or they do it every morning. And he'd be like, go team! And they're like, who's gonna do it? And they're like, we're gonna do it! Who's gonna do it? He's like getting them all psyched up to go sell stuff. It's like, yeah, now get to your department. Let's do it. And I'm like, you go. And I'm like, what's yeah, it's like they're gonna go play the Super Bowl or something like that. Listen, you're gonna go sell $7 potato chips. You're gonna be watching on the security cameras. You're gonna see people stealing things and people chasing the kids around and people driving motorized cars. That's what you're gonna see over at a Walmart. Yeah. That's what I've been watching. It's been a thing. Wow. Yeah, okay. I'm good. Last thing I want to talk about is Empire Records. The movie Empire Records. If you have not seen Empire Records, I didn't want to make this video too long. I probably should have stayed on one subject. Probably should have saved Empire Records for a whole nother thing, but I'm gonna go with it. It's gonna be like a half an hour video. I'll try to keep it fast. Keep it under half an hour. I know. For my TikTok attention span viewers, I probably already lost you. Can we please get a Blu-ray release of the original Empire Records? This one is still sealed. You want to know why it's still sealed? I got it over there somewhere. I didn't want to dig it out. I'm still watching the DVD. This is the extended cut. There is no Blu-ray, as far as I know. Comment below. Maybe there's a foreign one. Maybe you can help me out, okay? As far as I know, there is no Blu-ray release or 4K release. I don't want a 4K, so let's wipe that out. I want a Blu-ray release of the original Empire Records. Now, Empire Records, if you don't know what it is an amazing movie. It's to me, I put up there with one of those John Hughes movies. It's straight up. I worked in a record store. I worked in a CD store, record CD store, and I loved it. I loved the feeling. I loved the music. I loved the people that came into the place. They used to ask me about movies and music and everything, and that's one thing I know a lot about. So I used to feel really, really good. And this was during the Arsenio Hall times. Okay, so now I'm dating myself here. But Arsenio Hall would have a guest on that night, and then the next day we'd have 40 or 50 old ladies or whatever coming and be like, last night on Arsenio Hall there was this guy playing the saxophone, and I want to know. Or last night there was a guy playing guitar. I'm like, Joe Satriani. Oh yeah, that's him. You got it. And then I go lead them wherever it was. I go sell it to them, and I loved it. So Empire Records is kind of like that. It's like a family of teenagers. Because I was a teenager. I was actually, I think it was 20. I might have been 19 or 20 at the time. It's kind of like a gathering of you have everybody that works at these stores usually have that in common. So you don't really make a lot of enemies. I don't know. As far as I know, every job I've ever had, I've had like people that like kind of butt heads with, but not when I worked at the video store. When I worked at the video music store, whatever, we all had that same like interest in music and movies and stuff like that, and we were able to talk about the newest movie. And whether we disagreed or didn't or agreed, it was like a fun like back and forth type thing. Like if you work for ever worked for a record store, you know that the companies give you free stuff. They give you free records or CDs or whatever it is. Or at my time it was cassette tapes to play in the store. So at the time, it was, I remember Lion King, the cartoon just came out, so we had the soundtrack with Elton John. We had that. The Brat album came out. We had that. We had I'm trying to think. In my head there was a B-52s one. There was so we had like a handful of stuff that we had to play because the companies give it to you to play in the store to help promote their sales. So I used to love it, but we put it in though, and then we'd like you have to listen to like the Lion King soundtrack for like the 4,000th time. You know what I mean? It's like some of us either love it or we don't want to ever hear it again. I actually like it. I still enjoy the Lion King soundtrack, but we had like that camaraderie, like that. Like you had the same interest. Everything was fun. That's what this movie's about. It's about these kids that are all going through different things. They're going through things with high school, like we all went through. Going into college or in college, like we went through, not knowing what our futures have in store, what we want to do with our futures, what we're doing presently, what's going to happen now. There's one of them here that wants to be a rock star. There's one of them here that wants to be, it's like everybody wants to be something, to do something. This movie kind of covered it. Kind of covered everything. It was I'm dripping with tears and sweat and snot. Yeah, this movie kind of covered every single aspect, but for some reason, they released this extended cut version on DVD first. Okay, so I had the regular version on DVD. I still have the regular version on DVD, and then they released the extended cut edition where they added all of the stuff into the movie. Now, I'm all for that kind of thing, but we should have a choice. We should, if you're gonna give us an extended cut, you got to give us the theatrical release, okay? We want to see what we saw in the movie theater, and in the case of Empire Records, I'm going to tell you a little bit. This is a big problem. Is it changes the story? There are some additional footages that they've added to movies when they do this kind of thing that totally change the entire storyline. Where it's like no longer about this, and this, where we remember that. It's about this whole new thing. It's like you're watching it for the first time, but you didn't like it. That's its whole thing. Same thing happened with Friday. The original Friday, the DVD, I still have the DVD. I got the Blu-ray, I got the DVD, but I got the Blu-ray extended edition. I watched the extended edition, boring. It's too long. There's too much stuff going on, and everything that they took out that I think that they thought wasn't funny, that they put back in the extended edition because probably to make a buck, they probably should have left out because it wasn't funny. Listen, I love Friday. It was me and my wife's first date movie. I loved it. Okay, Ice Cube was awesome in it. Okay, Chris Tucker, awesome. What's his face there? I can't think of his name. The old man. Oh, that's terrible because, wow, that sucks. Yeah, I can't think of his name. You will, and you'll write it below. The one who played the father, okay, awesome. Witherspoon? Was it Witherspoon? Anyway, great movie, great. But when you buy the Blu-ray, all you get is the extended edition, and it's like they totally changed the feeling of the movie. That's what they did with this Empire Records thing. And the only way you can get the Blu-ray is in this extended edition. The sad thing is it comes with bonus stuff, deleted scenes, 3 musical videos, and a theatrical trailer. If you're giving us the theatrical trailer, some of us might want to actually see the theatrical movie, okay? Because the theatrical movie is actually better than the extended edition. The same thing with Friday. The theatrical version is better than the extended edition. Sometimes less is better. Sometimes less is more. Less is more is that they say what makeup and stuff like that. Sometimes less is better. Yeah, you should have just left it alone. So please, I'm giving a little shout out here to like Shout Factory. Yeah, Shout Factory or Vinegar. No, I don't. No, this does not give me Vinegar Syndrome vibes. I'm sorry. And you know I don't want to throw out at Kino because I want like a real good version of it, and Kino gives us the movies that we want, but not the super duper quality that we want. Once again, I'm not complaining about Kino. I love that they give us the movies that we want, okay? Because there's a lot of movies that we can't get our hands on still, and they're still spitting them out, and I'm still buying them. I got some on pre-order right now, so I'm happy to get them in that little bit of an upgrade. But they don't give you a lot of extra stuff, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. As far as deleted scenes or extra bonus tracks or extra bonus things, no, they don't give you a lot of anything. You just kind of get the cover and you get the disc, and that's what you got. But yeah, Vinegar Syndrome would not be the one. I'm thinking Shout Factory is the one for Empire Records. I can't think of another one. I'm trying to think because the other ones kind of deal more with horror. I mean, this is not worthy of an Arrow release, I don't think. I mean, I do know that maybe a Criterion, but then I think Criterion could do it if they give us the theatrical along with the extended. Because I know Criterion want to give us everything. So if I mean, I know this is a comedy, and that's a little bit weird for Criterion. You don't see a lot of comedies that Criterion doesn't really put out a lot of comedies. And it's gonna be like a real like classic comedy, like a John Hughes something for it to be a Criterion or whatever. But this type of like I'm not gonna say raunchy humor, but actually this could be a Criterion. Why can't it be? Why can't I go out on a limb and say Criterion or Shout Factory? I'll buy a Shout Factory. But yeah, I want my original one. I miss it. I got it buried behind all of the stuff over there, so this is the only one I could actually access and grab today. But I'm like, I want to watch this, but I don't want to watch this one, and now I don't want to be digging behind all my stuff over here and looking for it. So I'm going to order another one so I can put it closer to the front so I can actually, I don't know. I actually contemplate, listen, before I made this video, I was actually contemplating going on eBay and buying a used copy of Empire Records on DVD, only because I don't feel like going through this hoarding nightmare and try to find the DVD. That's when you know your collection has gone out of control. Okay, when you look for a movie for about 3 days and you can't find that movie to the point where you give up and like, I'm just gonna buy it again. That is a huge, crazy, messed up problem. I mean, I ain't even. This is messed up. I mean, with as far as I am right now, I don't have my phone handy in front of me, but I'll just throw out because I remember the number, whatever. I scan in all my movies, okay? They're all kept in my database or whatever, but I'm not done scanning them in. I still have a whole 2 more walls and a whole bunch of randoms that need to be scanned in. But just what I got over here, over there, in the closet over there, over on this side, okay? Over 6,000 titles. I don't even know how to organize that stuff. You know what I mean? I don't even know. I got stuff in crates. I got them, not just crates, but like these totes with the lids and everything. I don't know what the hell's in there. I probably, I don't think that I'm gonna live long enough to be able to get this stuff organized. I do not think there's gonna be a way. I would have to hire probably some kind of professional organizer to go through everything and document where everything is. It would take me years. It would take, no joke. It would take me years, or I would have to. I don't know. Maybe if I stayed home for 2 months or 3 months and like just kept working straight on through. Even then I don't think so. I really don't. I'd have to write everything down, where it's located, how what genre it is, and the title. Listen, collecting is a lot of fun. I love my physical media, but I'll tell you, sometimes I feel like it gonna be my downfall. It's gonna be a little bit of my downfall. And I tell my wife all the time, if something ever happens to me, you can sell this stuff or whatever, but I don't think she's gonna know how. I don't think my kids are gonna know how. I don't think they even have an inkling of understanding of what things are worth and how to sell them, and what. I don't even know how to do it. So some of the stuff I don't know. We were running into some kind of money problems not too long ago, and my wife's like, we might have to losing our house. You might have to sell a couple things or whatever. We might have to losing our house, and I was like, I don't know how I could do that and get the money fast enough. Like, even if I wanted to let's say sell my friend's 4K box set, and I had to, okay, I have no option. Listen, you're gonna lose your house. It's your house. It's your husband or that bar of chocolate, or your Wonka bars. It's that kind of thing. It's your husband or your Wonka bars. How much do I love to think about it? No, like one of those things. No, yeah, I wouldn't even know how to go about it. But thing is, by the time that stuff happens, it's already too late. It's like my wife's like, well, the bill's due on Friday. I'm like, by the time I put something up on eBay and I sell it, and then I wait for them to get it, and then I wait for eBay to pay me, which eBay pays you like I think it's like monthly or whatever it is. They don't even pay you like right away. You got to wait for them to. It's like a whole process, okay? And then they take their fee out, and then they take. Listen, by the time I'm done selling Friends, I'll be lucky if I made $17, and I'll be lucky if I get the money in within a month. You know what I mean? It's like we would have already lost the house and be living on the street. So hopefully, when the time comes, she figures out what to do with all of this stuff. That's the only thing I can be hopeful for. I try to explain to my son every once in a while, this is worth this and that's worth that, and I want to keep an eye on it. What I don't want to do is drop dead and have them have like an open house and people come in here and everything's like got a 50-cent tag on it. You know what I mean? Like, and we got some really happy people in this world running out of here with like a Columbo box set for like 50 cents that I paid like $100 for. Walking around with the entire Star Trek everything in bulk, and they just bought like Star Trek, Next Generation, Voyager, Deep Space Nine, the cartoon series, the TV series, the Enterprise, all the movies, and I just bought all of that for like $12. No, I don't want that to happen. Okay, that's that whole collection right there is gonna be worth easily close to like $500-600. I mean, I think I'm lowballing some of that stuff because some of that stuff they don't even make anymore. Some of the stuff's out of print. Some of the stuff is like extremely hard to get. I'm not a big Trekkie. I don't know, but I'm looking at it over here, and I have like multiple versions of the original Star Trek TV series. I got the ones that come in like the little tricorder case. I got the ones that a Blu-ray. I got the DVDs individual. I got the Blu-ray. I got the DVDs individual numbered. Like when you had to buy like the 1 through like I think it was like I don't know 90 or whatever the hell it was there. Me and my wife went shopping. It took us months and months and months to complete that collection. I don't know how much money it cost me, but yeah. And I'm not even like a Trekkie. I'm a Star Wars guy. Okay, I'm more Star Wars than Star Trek. You know, but yeah, I'm hoping that when the time comes, my kids figure it all out. And yeah, if you think you sell the stuff really fast, it doesn't work that way. If you want to get the top dollar from it, you're gonna have to wait. You're gonna have to, and the other thing is that I don't want to sell my collection. My wife's like, she's like, maybe if you sold some stuff, whatever, maybe you'd be able to retire a little bit early. Maybe you'll enjoy the rest of your life or whatever. I'm like, but I'm looking forward to retiring to enjoy my time sitting down in a nice warm house on a snowy day, watching like a RoboCop with my wife or whatever, sitting underneath a blanket, as an old person, like the movie Up. I'm picturing that. Like me and her are like the Up people, but we're just sitting back on the couch and it's snowing or whatever, and it's just the right temperature in the house, and we're watching a classic movie. You know what I mean? Something that I loved and she maybe never saw before. Like RoboCop. Like I don't think my wife was actually. I think she sat through RoboCop 1. I think that I got her to watch RoboCop 1 time. Yeah, she needs to watch more RoboCop. Okay, Terminators. Okay, she doesn't like those kind of stuff like that. And my daughter does not like action movies. So when she comes to visit, it's like I can't put any action movies in. So I don't think she's ever seen a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. I don't think she's ever seen. I think she's seen some Stallone movies, but only because like she walked in on me watching Rocky, stuff like that. But yeah, we need to expand their horizon a little bit when it comes to that stuff. But I kind of hope that they figure it out at the end. But that's goals. That's my goals. My goals is to one day retire and just have that day of peace where I can get up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon, put in a movie with the wife, and just kick back and enjoy life. I really hope that's like a wish. It's one of my dying wishes. That's one of my big ones, and the other one is to find some money or get enough money to stand in front of like a store and pay it forward to a bunch of people I feel in my heart need it. Like it's always been a dream of mine, and it always will be a dream of mine. Like I know when the pandemic hit and they started dropping those checks on us, like gold from the sky or whatever. I was like, oh man, if I didn't need the money so bad, I feel like I should just take these. This was free to me. This is like just whatever. Somebody just gave this to me. I didn't deserve it. I felt guilty about having it. I was like, well, it's like. It did all go towards paying for the bills and everything like that. But I gotta tell you, I sat there and I was like, I would love to just take this stimulus check or whatever it is and just go to Dollar Tree or Dollar General or one of these places, and I see like this lady with maybe like 2 kids in her carriage or whatever, and she looks like she's a little hot up on life. It looks a little sad or whatever. Her kids are yelling and screaming and asking for something or whatever, and she gives them the, oh no, Mommy can't afford it today, honey. I'll get it for you next time. Kind of like when I was a kid. I'll get it for you next time when I get paid or when Dad goes back to work or whatever. And I would love to be able to be like, it's on me. It's hey, listen, you have a nice day. It's on that to me is like, if I was. This is why I have a hard time sometimes with movie stars and rock stars and all these other people. Like these guys that have like billions and billions of dollars. They should go try that for a day. Because I'll tell you right now, I think that would fill my heart like no other. I don't know about you, but to me that is like a major goal in my life, because I think it will complete something in me, and I'll feel like very, very happy about myself that I was able to help people. You know what I mean? But a guy like me, I'll never win that. I'll never win no money because I don't play no lottery, and nobody's ever gonna give me any money to be able to do that. So that will never happen with me. But there's some people out there that can afford to do it. These people, these guys here that are these tech wizards and everything that are billionaires or whatever, they should go to like a store for one day with a little bit of their money and pay for like the first 100 people or whatever that are walking through the line or whatever. What is it going to do? Break them? Is it going to kill them? No, probably. And if anything, they'll probably feel better about themselves after the end of the day. I know I would anyway. And with that said, my friends, yeah, this was a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Please hit the share button. Hit the notification button. A lot of things going on in this channel. I'm going to be doing some giveaways pretty soon. I got a few things that I want to get rid of. I'm trying to consolidate some stuff, and I got some duplicates of some things. And I'm going to be giving away pretty soon. So please hit the subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, you won't be eligible. If you don't comment, you won't be eligible. It's gonna be one of these things where you gotta comment and be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, I get a lot of people that send me messages like, "Can you just give me something for nothing?" I'll get a lot of Instagram people like to send me Instagram things like, "It's a Friday night and I don't know what to do. Can you send me a digital copy or something because I feel like watching a movie?" I'm like, "Listen, I don't know you. You're not on my. You don't talk to me on my channel. You don't subscribe to me. You're just following me on Instagram, and obviously you know I got a channel, but you won't subscribe to me, but you'll ask me for something for nothing. You want me to do something for you, but you don't want to do something for me in return. I'm all well for charity, okay, but I don't think that giving you a digital copy on a Friday night is going to feed your child. You know what I mean? I don't think what it's gonna do is just make me look like a sucker. I mean, just subscribe. What's a big deal? It doesn't cost you nothing. Okay, it doesn't cost me nothing to flash the digital code in front of your face for you to watch the thing. So let's make a deal. You do something that costs you nothing, I'll do something that costs me nothing, and you will benefit, and so will I. Look at that. And with that said, my friends, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you each and every day, and I will see you later. You should have saved me some.